how people use energy to control you without you even knowing it. They are not using words, they are using energy to control you. What if I told you the most powerful form of manipulation doesn't come through words or actions, but through energy? You have felt it before. You walk into a room and suddenly you're drained. A discussion ends, but you still feel tense. You agree to doing something you didn't want to do, but you cannot explain why. This isn't random. It's energy manipulation, and it's real. And if you aren't careful and grounded in your own energy, you may end up feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. Even come down with physical symptoms. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how people consciously or unconsciously use energetic pressure, presence, and emotion to move you, guilt you, or even own you without saying a word. Stick with me till the end, because once you see these patterns, you will never fall for them again. Signs of energy manipulation to look out for. Have you ever walked away from a conversation and felt tired, but you don't know why? You feel drained after talking to someone. This signals nervous system collapse triggered by energetic intrusion. Your body registers energetic theft before your mind can rationalize it. Guilty even though you didn't do anything wrong. You might feel guilty for not being there for them, for not keeping them happy, or for not being the perfect, ideal partner, client, daughter, son, or employee. That is all energy dumping. And if you're not conscious and aware of what's happening, it can overwhelm you. Pulled into something you didn't agree to do. They make it sound so sweet, so warm, that you can't say no. But if you do say no, you fear an emotional explosion or a breakdown. So you end up saying yes just to keep the peace. Another one, tightness in your solar plexus, in your stomach. You may feel a knot, a tension there, a nauseous feeling in your core around certain people. The solar plexus governs personal power. Energy manipulators often target this area to induce self-doubt and override your intuition. Have you ever experienced this? You're not weak, you're not crazy. You just don't know how to build and exude your own power, your own magnetism. In this video, I'll tell you exactly how to do it. So coming on to the strategies, 5 energetic tactics manipulators use. So let's break down how this happens, because awareness is your first defense. Some people, intentionally or not, use your emotional system against you. They radiate shame, fear, urgency, or even fake warmth, not to connect, but to control you. And the worst part, most of it happens below your conscious awareness. And here is how to identify manipulation. Number 1, energetic overwhelm. These people come in with too much energy, like loud, intense, chaotic, to make you feel responsible for their internal chaos. It fries your nervous system and forces you to shut down or submit. Think of the boss who storms in, the person who yells at you first. Why do they do it? They're deeply insecure and ungrounded, and that reaction or violent temper is their way of asserting dominance in a place they feel weak and vulnerable in. Guess what? That act of bravado and contempt is deep-seated insecurity coming out. Don't take it personal, see it for what it is. I'll tell you something, the most contemptuous people I've come across have been the ones most dissatisfied with their own lives. So even if you're slightly dissatisfied with yourself or your life, it will show in the way you treat people. Recognize this pattern. Don't do it yourself, and don't react to anyone who's doing it. Just be unavailable for that sort of drama, disrespect, and chaos. Some of the more subtle forms of energy manipulation, there is this category of people I would call intellectual bullies who must correct you and bombard you with information because they can't handle being seen as less competent or less informed. They barrage you with strong opinions and make you feel foolish for having your own opinions. The real reason? A deep childhood wound, a sense of insecurity that fears anyone who poses an intellectual threat or challenges their opinion. Sign number 2, silent pressure, withholding energy. Ever dealt with cold shoulder? One moment they were taking you out for the dinner, and the next day they didn't even say good morning, and they're sulking in the corner of the room, avoiding eye contact. That's energy being withdrawn as a punishment. Silence becomes a weapon. You feel compelled to chase them, even when you did nothing wrong. That is a big sign. Number 3, emotional guilt casting. They broadcast disappointment, sadness, martyrdom, so you feel responsible for their emotions. It's emotional blackmailing without words. You feel bad for them, you feel responsible to keep them happy. Number 4, charm and affection as a hook. Watch for this one. Some people flood you with warmth early on, only to later twist that warmth into control. I thought we were so close after all I've done for you. That is positive energy weaponized against you. Number 5, vibrational hijack. You are grounded, they are chaotic. You're calm, they're loud and boisterous. And suddenly, you are unbalanced yourself. They suck you into their own loop. They pull you into their frequency to match their dysfunction. And once you're off center, you're easier to manipulate. Now, coming on to protection. How to stay in your energy no matter what they throw at you. Number 1, stay in your body. When manipulation starts, your nervous system often goes into overdrive. Your breath shortens, your muscles tighten, your thoughts race. This is exactly when you lose yourself and become vulnerable to someone else's control and manipulation. Here is the antidote. Slow down. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Look them in the eye. Bring your awareness into your own body. This puts you back in the driver's seat. The more grounded you are, the less power manipulation has over you. Number 2, don't match their frequency. Manipulators want you to mirror their energy. If they're angry, they want you to explode. If they're cold, they want you to chase them. That is how they control the dynamic. Instead, stay in your energy. If they yell, don't yell back. If they go cold, stay centered and refuse the invitation to escalate, because your calm is not weakness, it is your power. You are choosing to not play a game they are trying to win against you. Number 3, name what's happening. One of the strongest tools you have is awareness. When you silently label the behavior, guilt tripping, gaslighting, emotional withholding, you interrupt the unconscious loop. Labeling turns confusion into clarity. It's like flipping on the light in a dark room. You can finally see the pattern instead of reacting out of emotion, and that moment of clarity gives you the upper hand and breaks the spell. Number 4, use energetic boundaries. Not all boundaries are physical. Some of the strongest boundaries are invisible and internal. Before or during any physical interaction, imagine a shield of light or glass around you that is impenetrable. Say to yourself, what's there is theirs, what's mine is mine. Setting this intention tells your nervous system that I don't have to absorb this. I don't have to fix this. I'm not responsible for this. It's a powerful way to protect yourself, even if the other person never knows you're doing it. Number 5, walk away if needed. Energy is contagious. And when someone's energy is manipulative, toxic, or just overwhelming, physical distance can bring instant clarity. Walking away isn't weakness, it is wisdom. It's you choosing to protect your emotional bandwidth. Whether it's for 5 minutes or 5 months, space can restore what chaos tries to consume. You don't own anyone your energy, especially if they have shown that they don't respect it. Because when someone can control your energy, they can control your decisions, your mood, even your identity. And the most important thing, do not react emotionally. Because when you get emotional and you're in the grip of these lower vibrational frequencies or emotions, your own aura is compromised. Your own energy collapses. And that is when you're most vulnerable to offensive energies, to energies outside of you, like energy parasites, entities, saboteurs, curses, negative psychic energy. So stay grounded. That is your frontline defense. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.